Welcome everyone, Jokonis here, back at Dark Souls Remastered. Previously, I dealt with the whole of the Duke's Archives shebangs, and I dealt with the Thief the Scaleless. I even got his tail drop, which was something I was not planning to do. So all that's left is one of the Lord's Souls, which is the one that's beyond Blighttown. Just want to check if I can upgrade my armor. No, I can't. I could buy some Twinkling Titanite. Don't feel like it. Weapons. How's my tower shield? Wait, did I not upgrade this? Seriously? Let me check. Did I dump my... Right, I must have bought the shards for the crossbow, not the shield. Huh. Interesting. I mean, it's... Wait, I have a plus 10. Wait, I get another... Oh, I was almost gonna make a mistake. I was gonna upgrade that other one. I guess I got a second copy without me noticing. Well, let's just go ahead down to Blighttown. Oh, Ziegling left. Okay. Yeah, that's weird. Why didn't Ziegmeyer leave? I had to go all the way down to Blighttown for that. Yeah, that was weird. So yeah, in order to reach Blighttown the fastest, I'll just have to go here. Yep, because I do have to go beyond the Quelags domain. There was that one opening I didn't explore. Actually, because of this, I'm gonna have to face a bunch of bosses. Ugh. That area is a whole boss rush. Very well. Yeah, I'm gonna have to explore the Demon Ruins and Lost Izalith, which is considered to not be one of the best areas of the game. Personally, I find Tomb of the Giants to be a bit more difficult, considering with the whole dark area place, but there are some, let's say, questionable design decisions in Lost Izalith, mainly. At least that's what I keep hearing. I mean, to be honest, a bunch of dragon butts is not the best way of populating an area with enemies, but let's just run through them. Who cares? These guys are a bother. Good old Blighttown. It's called Blighttown, but there's barely any living quarters. I'm pretty sure all that was here that could be livable was has just rotted. Must have rotted. Maybe I should change back to my rusted iron ring. If only to cross the swamp. Well, I probably could have just dropped here. No biggie. Crack spider following me. Well, the next platform is here. Wait, it survived? Nah, of course it didn't. With that much of a drop? Nah. Ooh, that was a higher drop than I expected. No matter. Actually, this is probably the perfect opportunity to test something. So I have my shield. Let me change to the Sanctus. Yeah, I cannot use it effectively. Yeah. I am healing. It's such a tiny increase, though. I think I'll keep it for a while. I'll change back to the tower shield, definitely, but it's just kind of as a way of maybe perhaps countering poison. Probably should just use moss anyway. We'll see. You know, it could be a funny way of preserving the flask charges while I'm in a low danger area. Okay, just need to cross a little bit more. I might even do it straight away. I don't think I'm going to be poisoned with that. Oh, I'm going to be poisoned. And the poison overpowers my healing. So let's just go. But yeah, it's a decent way of recovering HP. I'm just running through empty space, but like... I want to go for a bonfire anyway, so... let's just put back my good old power. It's not like I need the Sanctus healing, but it's a... I mean, it's not so much... It's not such a bad trick, I would say, but... To be honest, seeing the bar fill so slowly might just stress me out. Like, come on, move faster. And just drop here. Hopefully I did. Well, not bad. And there's the bonfire here ready to heal me. Actually, I was getting kind of scared of that drop, not gonna lie. Well, let's just get on with it and go to the demon ruins. Could have explored this first area already, but there's not much point in doing it unless I really need those souls. I don't need to cross anything more. I was wondering why I didn't have any green strings of energy popping up. I forgot to change back. Now I remember. Well, we have a new checkpoint right close to the previous one. I wonder why. Anyway, this area is full of lava. I cannot traverse it. I need to find a way to get rid of it. And of course I know just the place. The fog gate there, which leads to a boss fight, actually. You know what? There is one reason why you might want to explore this area early. Very well. It's to get the super high poison resistance set here. That is right from the Witches of Chaos, the daughters of the Witch of Izalith. Yeah, even though this is a boss arena, it's got quite a long path, doesn't it? Yeah, it's a bit of a... And there's the subject of the boss fight. What's the name again? Ceaseless Discharge. What a odd name. But that's because he's continuously producing lava. Yes, he's the reason why the whole thing is full of lava. There are two ways of boss fighting this guy. There's, of course, the tried and true, you know, honorable way of doing things and just smacking him directly. Or grab this, the set I was talking about. And there's a... He breaks off his arms because his arms were fused together. And now I just have to run all the way back to the fog gate. This is gonna take a while. And sometimes he does spew fire, which I'm pretty much safe from that now, but sometimes before climbing down the ladder stairs, it's a thing that happens, and it's a bit bothersome. But yeah, just run back, run. Ha! You missed. So one thing you'll notice is that there's a bit of a cliff here, and he's basically hanging on for dear life. And I say, leave. There you go. 5 hits causes him to slip, and there you go. Victory. So now I can go back, get a bunch of souls. And there it is, the lava. There's no more lava production happening. So the lava levels will lower. There's still some. I still have to be careful as I move. Oh yeah, this is the area, at least to the left, this is the area where one would find the Chaos Ember, which I don't particularly care for. But it is a quote-unquote important part of the Giant Dad build. Whatever. I just pumped so much strength. Gotta go raw. Not raw, actually. Raw is it's the thing that reduces scaling but increases base damage. No, I'm going normal. I used to think raw was such an amazing upgrade. Oh, what's that? I don't have to dump stats. I can just use a strong weapon, but then it only goes to +5, and it doesn't get all that much upgrade. And besides, a normal +15 still out damages a raw +5 at pretty much any stat line, regardless of scaling. So, yeah, raw is. Because it's a raw deal. Look, another Capra Demon. I was hoping that hit. Wait, did it? No, it didn't. It's still at full. Nice, one shot. Why am I looking for whatever he drops? I don't care about the machete anymore. I have the Great Club. But yeah, it's a interesting thing, isn't it? There's now Capra Demons abound. And not just the Capra Demons, you'll see later that there will be Taurus Demons as well. Ugh. There should be something happening soon, right? Right? I'm human, right? Yeah, human. Yep, it's Kirk, and if I remember correctly, he shows up from behind me. Should I just... I was gonna say, oh, I'm gonna push him off the... Oh, got him. 2 one-handed hits. Not bad. Oh, look at how many souls I'm getting. Ooh, good stuff. What's that noise? It was not the Capra Demons. Ooh, one-handed, just short. It seems that the roll attack has the same damage as the light. Well, that ain't that bad. At least I can always stun them. Well, it's being a bit bothersome. Oh, iframes, are we? There you go. That backdash was not worth it. Not at all. Let's see, dash attack. Okay, it's closer to a heavy, okay. And if I had known that... Okay, let's go down the stairs. There should be another bonfire close to here, I believe. Oh, demon statues. Yep, there's an item here. Wait, is this where I'm supposed to go grab it? No! I screwed up. I just got reminded it was the other way around. Well, I was silly. And I have to turn human again because there's actually a third Kirk encounter that I would like to do. Oh, this is gonna take a long while. Let's see, there's 2 bosses left in the ruins. So I don't have to turn human yet, because I believe that the first Kirk encounter is in Lost Izalith. Once we reach there, turn human. Let's see, there's this, let's see, there's the bonfire that I could have gotten first, and I probably should have gone for that first before doing anything that risky. At least I can just go plow through the Capra demons with little danger. Well, actually, I have to be careful of the groups of two, but I should be fine. Let's see. Actually, two of the bosses are pretty much close to each other, now that I think about it. Odd level design, but that's how it is. Oh, I rolled backwards instead of backdashing. He gets stunned. Went for a heavy attack, but no, that was not the good decision that I made. Let's see. Come on, can I bait one? No. It's just a dash in and go for it. Ooh, drop. Which means it has got to be the machete. Interesting strength weapon. An ultra greatsword that doesn't care about any dexterity at all. That's pretty interesting. I kind of like it. I've used it in the past before. I'd rather just use the great cloud. I want to be honest. The machete is a bit too heavy. But it's not a bad weapon at all. Not at all. Yep, this is where I was supposed to go. Green shards at this point, it's a bit too late, but if you're doing an early visit of the ruins, you can go up to around here, I believe, before the Lord Vessel, and you can go get those greens. Oh, it's more than one hit, okay. Interesting enemies here, these caterpillars. They do not respawn, but their drops are not guaranteed, which is a bit of a shame. Well, I have all the stats I want, for the most part, so dumping into vitality it is. Get that HP bar bigger. You're not slick. What a weird enemy. The demon statue. They barely move, they just float around. Oh, there it is. There's the Taurus demon. There you go. No stun. Oh, I thought that was a damage trade, but nope. I'm not gonna bother with that caterpillar. Please, no. Peace, peace. I'm just gonna go grab this item next to the Capra demon. I almost wish I could one-shot the first Capra demon. Another machete. Oh yeah, these guys breathe fire! I was trying to do the dash attack because he was below me, but got caught in the fire anyway. There's an interesting tunnel there, but I don't think I'm gonna... I don't feel like... I'm not in a very exploratory mood, if I'm gonna be honest. Oof. I was not expecting it to be that... Okay, let's heal. That's not where I am, mate. Oh, that was a explosion. Okay. Okay, so how do I touch this? Let's just heal. I guess turning around like that helped. But yes, you might notice that this is a bit of a three-peat, isn't it? In terms of boss design. But this is just the Asylum Demon all over again. except with fire damage instead of magic damage, and I'm missing all my moves. One hit, big damage. Come on, just keep doing that butt slam. That helps me a lot. Oh wow, he really decided to give me a break here, no? There it is. Demon Fire Sage down, which gives me a drop, which is a Demon's Catalyst. Yep, this is for sorceries, not pyromancies. I probably shouldn't be spending that charge because there is yet another bonfire there, which I might have to kindle now that I think about it. Or not. Or not. Because there's something I can do here before I go further down into that bonfire, which might seem like a bit of a mistake, but actually there's a shortcut that leads back to the to Quelaag's sister's bonfire. Actually, I'm just gonna ignore those statues. Well, actually, there's an item there, so ooh, kleptomania. But yeah, interestingly, the shortcut is delivered by a lift that is identical to the platform above, which means that this platform just lowered all the way down from Quelaag's domain to accommodate me, I suppose. And I guess I don't even have to kindle that bonfire because I can just use this one. Many souls required. Anyway, not bad. Let's just go to the next boss fight. Yep, we're going to a boss fight already. It's a pretty cool shortcut, I like it. It's a way of not spending too much humanity. I can drop down right here. It's a bit of a nasty drop, but well, oh, I have to go back here because this dropped me into the boss arena, not into the continuation of the level. I'm just going to ignore the statues because there's bonfire I can heal right here. And set up the new checkpoint. Maybe kindle it if I fail the next boss fight, which there's always a chance. This is actually a fourth boss fight where Soler shows up as an ally, except I'm not going to show him because I'm not human. But yep, if I was human, his summon sign would be here. But I guess I'll just do it alone, like I've been doing throughout this whole game, this playthrough. As I said, this area is a boss rush of sorts. Told you you weren't slick. It's the what? What's the name? Centipede Demon? Yep. And he looks nasty. That's a lot of centipede, actually. And his eyes just keep shooting up fire. Also, we're using royalty-free sound effects for that intro. Anyway, so my preferred way is to just walk over here, which is a lot of damage, actually. And now I run like... No! I'm gonna have to drink again because I do not trust... That's a lot of waste, one might think of a drink, but who knows. Also, green shards at this point. I cannot do the Centipede Demon before the Lord Vassal. So why? He's so distant that if I'm not careful, I break the lock on. Come on, get over here. Get out of lava. Oh yeah, I can actually break the centipede arm, much like a tail, but that's just going to result in a second enemy. So perhaps I should be careful with that. I guess I'm going to apply the Seek strat. Well, Well, I said Sif strategy, but he can stomp, so... Oh yeah, the tail also splits, so I have to be careful about that. Although, if I do defeat one of the minor centipedes, I get a certain item that is usually the boss drop. Where is he? That was a pretty big jump. Not even the Gaping Dragon says that much time airborne. There we go. And it's the orange charred ring, the ring that allows me to walk over lava. Please, let's not replace the wrong ring. Ta-da, minimal damage. Pretty cool, huh? Let's see, the exit is there, I believe. Yep. And with this, we'll reach Lost Izalith. I'm not looking forward to it. Considering that which boss awaits me at the end. And look, it's Soler!
Why? Why? After all this searching, I still cannot find it.
Poor guy. He's not as jolly as we first met him, huh? Let's just... more HP. At this point, that might as well be what we dump our souls into. And let's just try to speed through Lost Izalith. Look at that, barely any damage. And yep, there's the dragon butts, the zombie dragon butts. For some reason, they're just a thing. They're just someone in development. Because, you know, Dark Souls did have a bit of a rushed development at the end. They said, we need to fill this area with something. Screw it, the lower dragon halves. Still not going to change to the Chloranthi ring in a while because there's going to be a lot of lava walking to be done. Oh, why did I roll? It's a bit of a problem to have the run button and roll button be on the same, because to do the jump roll I have to do a double tap, well, not a second tap after I release the space bar. But oh well, I have to be careful because one of the dragon legs has an aggro range that can get into one of these islands. I think if I just ignore it and go my own way, it should not be a problem. Just as I said, there's that one. He's backing off, is he? There's a statue, though. Let's get rid of that one first. Well, where am I supposed to go next? I forgot. Oh, I think maybe I should do another loop of the area, like of this island, just to avoid the dragon legs, but... yeah, it's here. Okay, I know where to go, Very well, let's just climb the charred branch here, which might actually be a route this time around, considering there seems to be trees growing out of here. Please, just leave me alone. Leave me alone. Two humanities. Drop. I have to do a drop. Do I? No, I can... where can I do this safely? This wasn't quite as safe as I would like, but... just have to deal with it. Now, which island is this? Oh boy. Oh wait, I know which island this is. Why can't I... what is happening? Why is this... there you go. Illusory wall. Why couldn't I walk? What? Anyway, do I have enough for the level up? No. I'm going to kindle this one because I believe I can go straight from here to the boss. And, well, we'll see what happens. Oh dear, this boss. I am not looking forward to it at all, but... Let's see. I have done the boss before in a single try, but it's not something I can replicate with consistency. Let's just run. And we can replace the ring now. We will not be lava walking for a while. If we are, it's because we lost the boss fight. Actually, there's a bit of a bothersome area here. It's full of these demon statues. And they can show up from behind me. There are some that appear from behind, like this one. You thought you were slick, but you're not. And I'm having difficulties walking over the branches and stuff. What's the deal? Another. There are some here that might try to ambush me. But what if I'm the one who ambushes? Well, very well. Oh, that fire didn't hit me somehow. That's funny. Well, very well. Oh! Got hit this time, though. Also, there's this statue that just sort of backs off. You know? It's a rather odd one. It's like, oh, it's trying to bait me to something. I mean, there are some stronger enemies ahead. Which are the... What's the name of these guys? Chaos Eaters? I forget. They have a rather large mouth above their heads. And they will try to toss me inside it. Actually, I rather call these enemies the blenders, because that's what it feels like to be tossed inside their mouths. Their mouth, bodies, whatever. It's just disgusting. Okay, there's seemingly a one of the daughters of the Witch of Izalith. What's the name? It's like Daughters of Chaos, right? Oh, that didn't hit her. That didn't hit her, and Kirk is showing up. Kirk's getting ahead and gets slammed. Okay, so this is the first time I've had such difficulties with the Daughter of Chaos. Right now she's doing area denial on the... There you go. Whew. Fortunately, I shouldn't be needing... Ooh, Izalith Catalyst, another Catalyst, because right, the Daughters of Chaos used Catalysts, they were sorcerers. And I got a spiked shield. No sword, though. Yeah, unlike most other... do multiple fights and get guaranteed drops, he doesn't actually fulfill that. It's 100% random, so you can go an entire playthrough, an entire new game cycle without getting his sword or his shield. You can get his armor, but not through the fights. Now that I defeated Kurt 3 times, if I remember correctly, his set starts showing up in the room with the Quelaag's sister. Anyway, this is the Bed of Chaos, infamous boss fight. More of a puzzle boss than more than one of those straightforward fights. There are 2 spheres here, which have some roots, I suppose we could call them, that you must destroy. There goes one. The status of these roots is destruction is permanent, actually, which means that even if I lose, that's it. That root's gone. It doesn't reset, so that's at least one positive, I suppose we could call that, about this boss fight. Problem, when you destroy one of the roots, the floor starts collapsing, and the Bat of Chaos gains an additional arm. Can I just... Okay, so I'm gonna have to be very careful. Of course. Let's just get... Oh, that was lucky. At least the smash is not the push, so, you know. Where did I fall from? Here. Okay, fell from here. Which is always a safe area, so let's use this to drink up. Well, I guess I did end up using... You know, needing to drink up, but whatever. Oh. So let's just keep going. I was totally blocking that, but sure. Just keep going. Oh, I delayed my shield block. Oops. Okay, let's just keep going. Oh boy. How do I get there? Do I jump? Or do I just walk over the branch? I can just walk over, right? Yeah, I can. Anyway, I should be safe now. Relatively. Just keep going. Oh, right, I could just roll into them. Well, second's gone. And, of course, the Bat of Chaos now gains its second arm. Well, fourth, really. Well, phase 3. If we can even call it a phase. Oh, look, it's the Bat's hand. Let's keep going. Oh, come on, let's go, let's go. Now that I've destroyed both, the center breaks off. If you walk off this brick, you should land on the branch, which gets you to the center. And now all she can do, well, or a degree of she, I don't know how much a tree demon thing can be a she. Well, that's the true form of the Bat of Chaos. And yes, all she can do is actually just firestorm you, but whatever. This thing has barely any HP. It just dies to one hit to pretty much everything. And I first tried it! Yes! Yes! That's... It's been so long since I've done that. Dump all into Vitality. I'm not even gonna care about buying stuff. I'm just gonna warp back to Firelink. And I'll be done with it. Oh, beautiful. Beautiful. This went better than I expected. Didn't explore much of this last area, but I don't think it's such a bad thing. So yeah, got all the 4 Lord Souls, which means there's 2 things I can do, I believe. This one doesn't require the Lord Souls, it's the DLC stuff. I'm thinking about doing that next. I don't think I'm missing too much optional stuff for the vanilla experience. And of course the second thing is go straight for the final boss and ignore the DLC, but I don't think I'm going to be doing that. But yes, the path to the final boss is something I can unlock. I'm going to leave it open for now. Well, closed technically. So with that said, thank you for watching. I'll be seeing you next time as I do the DLC, I believe, yeah. Well, technically it's not a DLC, it's incorporated with the Remastered, so yeah. Draconis, out. Bye!